All right, welcome back. Today we are going to be finishing up this closet. It is really nice out, so I want to take advantage of working outside. We don't have much left to be done, and these cabinets are working completely awesome. I'm so happy how they came out. I'm beyond happy how they came out. I was trying to figure out how we would be able to tie a floating cabinet up there, since I'm going to be putting a clothes hanger rack right here, and then I was trying to figure out how would be put the floating cabinets just for storage, since there's no walls here for the cabinets to sit on. So I think for today we're going to install the rod for the clothes hanger, and then we're going to make a floating shelf first. After the floating shelf, we're going to build 2 cabinet doors that are going to be connected by a very tricky concept that I came up with when I was shopping for the pieces in Home Depot, to how I was going to attach the cabinet door, since I was making it off of a floating shelf. But once we get to that part, I think you'll understand a little more. So for right now, we're going to go ahead into the warehouse and work on the floating shelf, and then I will explain to you guys how I built it. Alright, so let me explain to you guys how a floating shelf works. First, what you want to do is you need to build a frame that you're going to drill to the wall, mount on the wall. And then right after that, you're going to build the outside of the frame, but you build it hollow so it slides in like a key. I added some middle supports because since this is gonna be hanging and it's kind of heavy and it's gonna hold weight, I wanted it to be sturdy. But to give you guys a better idea, it's like a key going in a hole. So when this is drilled on the wall, when this piece is drilled to the wall, you just slide the shelf in perfect, and then it should fit snug on the wall. And then what you do, if you want, you can put a screw here, or at the bottom or the top just to keep it in place. But if you build it snug enough. All right, now we're gonna go install it. Let's hope it fits. Alright, as you guys can see, I hung it up there with 2.5-inch screws, but as I was trying to find the 2x4s with the stud finder, I couldn't find some in the areas where I needed a lot of support, so I went in and put anchors. I drilled the anchor holes out, then I put the anchors in. I measured where the anchors were going to be, so I pre-drilled the holes in the wood. Then I went and installed them all level, and I'm really happy where it came out. It's really sturdy. I can even hang on this thing. So now we go ahead and slide the shelf in, and it should fit in perfect. It came out completely perfect. I'm so hyped on how it came out. I can't put it on yet because here comes the tricky part on building the cabinet doors. I didn't want to build a whole cabinet and install it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another layer of wood on top, drilled to the ceiling. And then I'm going to build 2 cabinet doors, which are going to be hinged by a hinge lock that I got at Home Depot. Is the only way that I can come up with a way to make it lightweight. And I didn't have any hinges that will help me. I didn't want to put hinges on the wall. So it should get really interesting, but I think it's gonna work out. I'm gonna take this down, drill that piece of wood up there, and then we're gonna make the doors and see how it comes out. Alright, so after cutting the big piece and putting it up there, I realized that I had no 2x4s in the ceiling to tie the piece of wood to, and it was going to be really heavy if I wanted to anchor it. So I came up with the idea of cutting a 3-inch strip in replacement of that and anchoring this piece of wood and tying it up so it's less weight. I'm going to go ahead and drill 4 holes and countersink them so that the screw can fit flush on there, and then hopefully we can continue with making the cabinet doors. Let's hope this works. This is the beauty about building custom stuff. As you go along, you get to find little details that you have to fix or things that you need to adjust or recreate. I thought I was gonna go with that idea, and it's wasting wood and it's a lot heavier and more dangerous, so I'm gonna go with the lighter piece. But I really pray this works, because I do not want to cut more wood. Fair warning, screw driving upwards is so hard. My arm is on fire. Whew. Let's get the shelf on. All right, now that we have the floating shelf and then the top piece, we're gonna create a cabinet. I need to cut out the 2 drawers and then put in the custom lock hinges that I got on the doors to then come inside, measure where I have to drill the holes so that the hinges could go in at the bottom and the top so that I can open and close the door smoothly. My arm is on fire, but we can't stop, won't stop. We gotta get it. Now we got the cabinets done, but we have to figure out a way to stop the cabinet from going in. I'm gonna put this magnet up here and then screw the metal to the edge of the door so when it gets close, it stays closed, and then we're good. Then right after that, I'm gonna go ahead and put the coat hanger pole in, and then the closet will be done. All right, we are finally done with the floating shelf cabinet, which I think makes it a floating cabinet. We got the clothes hanger bar in and drawers. The other thing that's missing is this piece of cloth right here that's supposed to hide the clothes and everything that's gonna be hung up, but it is getting late and I'm tired. I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys have any suggestions on what I could have done different or maybe some more ideas, please comment below. Thanks for following the journey on the tiny house. Little by little, we'll get this done, the inside and the outside. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure to turn the bell on. It's really important. I'm starting to drop more videos. So the more videos, the better for you guys, the better for me. The more excited I get, the more fun we have. Even in the comments, I always comment back. So I'm hungry and I got to go.